Alright, so today I'm trying to put together a cover from Oceansouth, a boat shade cover. And I've got it spread out on the floor, and for the life of me, the poles don't go together. They don't line up. And I've sat here for ages trying to work it out, thinking that clearly I'm making a mistake, because surely they didn't. Anyway, it turns out they did. So after stuffing around for however long, and the pole, these little clickers, this is the problem. The clicker are not lining up with the pole holes. I've tried every variation there is under the sun. I've come to the conclusion that they've put, so here's one end, and there's the other end that goes in the boat. They've put these two on back to front. That's the only explanation. So if I take that off and that off and switch them, hopefully the pole holes will line up. But it's a huge nuisance because, I mean, it's not hard now. I think I know what the problem is, but trying to work this out when they've actually put the kit together wrong, it's very, very aggravating and time consuming. So I hope the rest of the project goes smoothly. But we'll reverse those two and see if it works then. It says nothing about that in the manual, that is for certain. It says just click, 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 stick it on your boat. So it's gone together now, so that was the problem. We changed the ends, and it went in pretty straightforward, so that is good. Now we just have to put the straps on and put it on the boat. So the next stage is to install the fittings on the boat, and this is very helpful because I have the need for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 screws, and they've given me 2. So that's very helpful indeed. Oceansouth Bimini instructions. 2 screws, 8 holes. Scratch that. 2 screws, 12 holes. So I'm going to have to cut these screws, somehow make 2 screws into 12. So I'm trying to work out exactly where I use my 2 screws they've supplied. I needed 12 and they gave me 2. So what exactly do I screw down with 2 screws? I have 2 of these, 4 of those, and 2 screws. 2 ends, but that doesn't matter. So what do they expect me to do? Put 1 of those on and not the rest? Put 1 screw in each one? Like, what do they expect you to do with 2 screws? It's absolutely ridiculous. So it's all on now, and I am happy with it. To be honest, it was a little bit complicated at the start and the instructions weren't the best, but it is on, and the build of it and the construction looks very good, so I'm happy with it. I'll get up in the boat and show you. So I've attached the hooks with some pot rivets, same down the side. I used some screws I had for that I'll have to replace with some pot rivets as well. So the only 2 screws it came with are the ones that hold those on. And it says in the instructions that there's no screws. It says The type of screws used will be determined by the construction of your boat, but you have to keep in mind that it doesn't come with any screws. So you get the thing at home and you set it up, and if you don't have screws lying around or pot rivets, you have to go to the hardware shop, which is a huge pain. Like, you pay $500 for the canopy and they don't include some screws, depending on what your boat's made out of, but it wouldn't be too hard to include. There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 screws at the most, so they should, I really think, put those in. Like, your boat can only be made out of timber, aluminium or fiberglass, so I would like the screws to be included. It'd save a whole lot of drama. But so this one is it's the biggest one that they made. 2.2, I think, canopy width, 2.2 from the end to the front, wherever the front is here, and the widest one they made, so it was like 1.9 to 2.1, I think. So it's just the right width for mine. A little bit more would be good, but for a stock standard thing off the shelf. And as I said, I think the quality is very good. I am happy with all this stuff. I think it would be good. I'll fold it down now and see how that works. But yes, I really like it. I think it's a good thing. But yeah, keep in mind there's no screws. You'll have to prepare yourself for how you're going to attach it to the deck. Yeah, I'll fold it up and see if it works now. So I've folded it down at the back and it's sitting on the engine cowling, which is not the end of the world, but I'd rather it not be touching the cowling, so when I'm driving around, it doesn't rub on it. So this is the first time I've done this, so you get the idea of how well it works. First time. Actually, that's very good. For the first time I've done this, folding it forward, everything it went in really nice. That's actually really good. That went in when I folded it forward for the first time I've done it. That went in easy. I didn't have to force it or stuff it or anything. So it's pretty good. The zip, it's a pretty good zip. You can see the plastic here. However, it has come apart here. So that's not ideal. But maybe I did that wrong. that's better. So maybe I did that wrong first time. But that is very nice if you ask me. I really like that. I think that's a good thing there. You can travel. I don't think that'll fly up when you drive, but you could just tie it down with your straps here and a little bit of rope. It's no problem. So I think that's good. I'm very happy with that. As I said, the brand is, and keep in mind, it's the first time I put it up, so if you've done it before, it'll be heaps easier. But Oceansouth 4 Bow Bimini is what I got. And I got the biggest one they had, so whatever I said, 2.2 from front to back and 1.9 to 2.1 or something width. The biggest one they had, and it's sand colour. So there you go. And that's it there. Folded down. So as I said, you can fold it back, but it was sitting on the engine, so I'm happy with forward. That's the setup and the review. So I like it. I'm happy with it. If I got another one, I'd get another one if I needed to. Sort out the instructions. Second time would be a bit easier than the first, clearly. But yeah, it's very good. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, that way you'll get notified to all my new videos when I upload them. And if you want to contact me, you can do so through my website, the link's in the description below. See you next time.